Hey, were you hearing some of my conversation?
No, I was out looking for my one of my Motown Mission shirts or something like that, and I thought, well, we'll forget about it. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Thanks for doing this. This is great.
Thank you for asking. I've never done this before. Let's see, close other tabs. Let's see, what am I supposed to do here?
Oh yeah, that
What
it'll give
should
you a
I
little bit of
do?
instruction, huh?
Okay, blah 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 blah. Okay, why don't I just? Where is that at? Well, that if it doesn't affect anything, we're good. Anyway, so I meant to look up what time it is in Wellington. What time is it?
It is coming up on 7 a.m. on Wednesday morning.
Okay, so it is tomorrow. I love
Mm-hmm.
it.
Yeah,
I
we've been
love it.
living in the future ever
I
since
love
January.
that. Okay. So are you
Which,
acclimated yet?
um, yeah, of course we're on the backside, so we're coming back in January, and now it's all about being ready to reacclimate,
Yeah.
to back home. So, but the kids have fallen into just a great school. We're in this small town, kind of on along the bay here, and so there's things like you know fishing and surfing and hiking up the mountains, all this stuff that we don't have at home, and yeah, we've been loving it. We connect with a couple of faith communities here that have, one's really good with kids programs, and the other one is the Methodist Church that really speaks our language theologically, and just some really good stuff.
Good, 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 good.
Yeah.
Think about, becoming an expat or anything like that?
Um, these days.
I do know these days. That's why I'm asking. Panama is a little too far from lovely Lydia, but I'm thinking, maybe so.
I know. No, no, not really. Anna has a kind of the ulterior motive for coming down here is that she had a really great experience in med school doing a rotation with a professor at Michigan State College of Osteopathic Medicine who taught for 6 months in East Lansing and then served at a local clinic in Malawi, in Blantyre, Malawi. And she brought students with her. And it was just very formative for Anna. She really loved seeing medicine done in different ways. She's having some conversations now about whether or not she could lead things like that with her connections now in New Zealand. Maybe what we create for ourselves is a little bit of a back and forth kind of life on some kind of schedule that allows her to help, up and coming doctors know that American medicine is not the only way to do it.
So, what does that mean in terms of more things like natural things or, you know,
Yeah, mostly it's well in Blantyre she was at a clinic that she was surprised and amazed by what they could do with the limited resources that they had. That's certainly the case there. Her experience here is a little bit more similar to the kinds of resources that we might have, although she's been working with a clinic that is really integrated into the Maori culture. And so she's been learning a lot about how a, you know, to do medicine in a particular indigenous community, and how to be excuse me, what they call a pakeha here, how to be a
okay.
pakeha in the middle of a you know, a clinic system that's really designed to help the indigenous community, because they've, all the typical things about being under resourced over a long period of time. So yeah, she's taken Te Reo Maori language classes on Tuesdays and
All
all
right.
sorts of stuff. Yeah,
Because
it's great.
most of what I know about the Maoris from what was the movie The Piano many years ago?
Right,
Yeah, that
exactly.
was it. That was it.
Um, all right. Well, look, Sammy is.
It's 2:59. We'll give her a minute. I always like to start early, particularly on something that I'm not used to doing, so that if
Oh, I
I
know.
have problems, I'll have time to recover from it.
It looks like she's having some trouble with kind type of browser. I forgot to warn you guys about that. Um, Edge and Chrome are the ones that this works on.
Okay, and I am on Chrome.
Yeah. Let me just send a quick email just in case that's helpful.
Okay,
She's probably seeing that from the.
if not, I can call her if that would work too.
Okay.
Do, 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 do.
Yeah, I'll just send it.
Sammy, I hope this is a good sign. Carl was just saying you might want to. Oh, did you switch your browser? Oh, you then should get in because that's what I'm on Chrome too. So I'll shut up so you can pay attention to it. No, 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 no. It's something called Uproar Studio. You go in and you put your name. That's right, and you click on that. Okay, okay, okay. Carl, I'm walking you through.
Sounds like we're heading in the right direction. Thank you for the tech support.
Well, I'm
Yes, exactly.
trying. Right. Okay, so you got that as your browser. Right. Right, that's where you want to be with rolling out the red carpet. Isn't this exciting? That's what you want. Yep. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
okay. Right, I'm like that too. Mine don't I have a real old laptop.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Yes, you do, so that we can see you. And your answer is yes to all of that. I want allow this time. Put your camera on so we can see you. Okay, but is your turn your camera on? If it said camera off, it's not on. Let's go with front. But you're not seeing us.
Let me give. I'll send
Working on
an
the
email.
camera. Carl, it's the camera that she's working on.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay, so try something else with the camera, Sammy.
So my screen gives me a choice of right now. It says turn off the microphone or turn off the camera. So that tells me that both of those are on. It doesn't have a little flash through it.
Well, if it doesn't have the little slash through it, you ought to see us.
Well, I don't see. I just see you.
You just see you.
Well, let me send the
Oh,
the link one more time now that we're in the
I was
call
going to send the link one more time. We're going to try
via
one more
email.
time.
Okay, so I'm gonna get out of this.
You get out of that and we'll start from scratch.
Just in case I sent the wrong one.
There. Okay, I'm ready for the link.
Okay, the
All
link
right,
should be coming
sending now.
soon.
Oh, it's coming all the way from Australia. They're so laid back here.
Oh,
We're the only uptight people.
well,
Okay,
on
so
the
I'm
other hand, it's before 7 o'clock. It's somebody that doesn't get up before noon. I'm really
okay.
impressed.
I got the new email.
Okay, and you see something down there that says click on this. It should be a hyperlink in blue.
Let me see. It says it came to Jeanette. This came to Jeanette and to Sammy.
Okay,
And then there's a forwarded message Tuesday. And then it says Motown Mission. Then it says on August 20th at 6:30. Hi, Sammy. I told Sammy to be with me. That's the next thing I see. So, okay, maybe this is it. This is it right here. Hi, Sammy. If you can use the Chrome browser, that would be great.
Yeah, there should be one more email there
I'm getting there.
with
okay,
just the link. That's all it's got.
yep. Okay, you're rolling out the red carpet. Now talk it through as you roll out the red carpet.
Okay, it says welcome to Uproar Studios. You're
Yes,
about to join the recording session. Have a great time. Hit next. That's
hit,
purple.
okay, hit
So I hit
next.
that. Then it says let's check your cam. Mike, you're about to join Uproar Studios.
Okay,
I pulled in my name as the guest.
okay,
It's got my email address.
all right.
Right next to the thing that says guest, there's a little button that says camera setup.
Okay,
Go ahead and try to join. I think you can also work with your camera after you join.
just join and see what happens.
Okay, so it says I'm not using headphones,
Okay,
and now it says, and that never lights up one way or the other to prove that I clicked on it. Now it says allow access, so I'm going to click on that.
okay,
Okay, I'm clicking on that, and now I get another little box that says Riverside.fm wants to use the available cameras, use the available microphones. Then it
Yep.
says Microsoft Camera Front. And
Yeah, I
there's
think
a
so.
drop-down menu that says I could do Microsoft Camera Front or Microsoft Camera Rear.
why
I think
don't you
front
spell it
facing
out?
is the one
Let's go
that's
through it. The Riverside wants to connect with your camera.
Well, but it doesn't. It just okay. So after allow this time to connect with my Microsoft Camera Front. Okay.
Yep.
Okay,
Allow this time. So I click this time. It says the camera is off. Now it says the camera. Riverside wants to show notifications. Do I allow that or block it?
yes.
Which one? Allow or block?
Allow, yes, yes,
Okay.
allow.
So I allow. So now once again, I'm sitting over here where it says Microsoft Camera Front with a drop-down menu, microphone away, or default speakers. And that just is an effect screen, and I can see me in that little screen.
Well, I did default speakers because that's what I'm defaulting to, which is on my laptop.
Okay, so I'm going to do default speakers, Realtek.
That's what your speakers are, probably.
Okay, so I got the default speakers. Now it says microphone array. That's another optional thing. Communication microphone array or microphone array with Realtek.
Hmm.
I've never seen that before. I don't know what that is.
It's probably just the name of your microphone as well. Oh,
Okay, so do I click on something or do I ignore it or what do I do with that?
Well, you probably can't move unless you click on something. So let's go with Real Tech.
Microsoft Array?
Yes, let's do that and see what happens.
Okay, so now I'm back to where I was before with it says Microsoft Camera Front, Microphone Away, Array and Default Speakers. And I have the little screen that shows me and it says Effects in the upper right-hand corner for like visual effects. And it tells me the time. And I see me, and that's it. So, I'm going to log in. I'm going to try to log in. There was a
Yep.
login button. And now it's just kind of going, log into Riverside. Do you have an account?
No, you're a guest.
So hit the G, or is it G Global? No, I'll put my email in.
Yes, you
It
have to
asks
put
for
your email. Right.
Then it asks for a password. I don't have a password.
No, you shouldn't have
Right.
asked for a password.
So I'll log in, see if it will take that. No, it won't take that without a password.
Did you go to the part that said log in as a guest?
Yes, I did. Yep.
Well,
huh.
Well, I'm gonna try. I'm still clicking buttons, so
Okay.
let's see.
If it's really not working, we can switch over to Zoom pretty quick.
Okay.
Sammy, I'm older than you are, so don't give me that. It's like I tell the folks that say stuff like that. I taught my kids how to use a spoon, so I am more than capable.
Okay. Well, now I'm back to this screen that I was at before, the Uproar Studio screen that says live recording. Let's check your cam and mic. So I'm back to that again. I'm here as Sammy Van Diver, the guest.
Yes.
I am not using headphones. Join the studio. Let me see. That's the first time I saw join studio.
Yay,
There
you're
you
in.
are.
I can see you.
Hey.
It was
Hey,
a
Sammy.
phone thing. That's right. We're gonna hang up because we're gonna get feedback. Hang up the
Right,
telephone.
Oh my goodness. This is so great.
Harold, where's your son? He could have gotten me through this.
Well, I was listening. I was hearing
Okay.
you.
Okay,
He's in the
thank you.
bed,
He was
probably.
advising you.
That's right. That's right.
Okay. I'm
Oh
sorry.
my goodness. Well, hey, welcome. We're really glad to have you guys, and what we wanted to do was to give a chance to give a public thank you by having these conversations, putting it up on our social feeds, and along with the thank you to say this is a great opportunity to hear from you all what is happening at Metropolitan, things you want to give a shout out to, mission and ministries that you want to lift up in case people want to look it up and participate with you. Okay, so that's kind of the idea here. I am going to double check, make sure that we can move to record here. Hold on a second. Oops. Am I still there for you?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. 1 second.
I see a record button. Maybe can I do it?
I don't know, actually.
I see something that says uploading.
Uploading.
Although
Yeah,
the Okay.
the idea is that each of us will have a recording going on our local machine, and then it will upload
Yes.
those to the cloud so that you get better editing capacity afterwards. So
Okay.
that's
Great.
kind of what that's about.
Okay.
All right. And here we go. I think we're live. Hey, everybody. Hi. We're here with Uproar and our friends from Metropolitan United Methodist Church, Jeanette Harris and Sammy Van Diver. Thank you, friends, for being with us. First off, we want to say thanks to Metropolitan UMC in Detroit, Michigan, for being a wonderful partner with our Motown Mission program this summer. not only has Metropolitan hosted Motown Mission since 2005, but also you all stepped in to offer some support to our volunteers in the form of donated meals this
Whoa,
year.
yes, Sammy.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
Methodist feed people. We
yes,
feed
we do.
we're eating good. Um, we want to say thanks for that publicly. The big celebration is because of churches like you. We had over half of our dinners this whole summer covered by local people of faith who care about young people in mission and service, and care about the college students who are leading the charge on organizing this summer. We had 3 weeks with 100 volunteers who put over $100,000 worth of time and contributions into the city of Detroit, some of our closest neighbors and nonprofits that we work with all the time. And so we just can't say thank you enough. Celebrating and big high fives all around to Metropolitan UMC. Woo! And as another way to say thanks, we wanted to give you an opportunity to share what is happening at Metro these days. What is going on that you would like to tell the world about so that we can share that and celebrate it with you? Jeanette, we want to take
Yeah,
the lead?
I'll start with a couple of things. Right now, we are collecting school supplies for Focus Detroit. Focus Detroit is the Orthodox church in the country, if you will. They have a very active local group. We have partnered with them before with dental supplies and clothes and things like that. They've asked for a partner for school supplies. So for the past month, we've been collecting school supplies for Focus Detroit. And last week, during the 5 o'clock rush, people who were not from Metropolitan but who attend the rush brought in school supplies as well. So the
I love
Woodward
it.
room is filling up with school supplies, and I've asked the collector to come with his van because you talk about old, I can't carry that stuff. So he's going to come with his van to collect the school supplies that we've carried. Second thing is on the 21st of September, we're having the Churches Left the Building, which is a district initiative. And Reverend Tech wants us to do something on the lawn. So I'm hoping it's not a day like today where it's 60 some degrees so that we can be comfortable outside. And there will be an opportunity to talk about what Metro does to the folks from People's Community whom we held the help me, Sammy, what word am I looking for?
Juneteenth.
Juneteenth event. So that'll be a
Oh, yeah.
chance for them to come down the street and fellowship with us. And the third thing I'm going to lift up, and then I'm going to be done, is the diaper bank. I am so proud that we have the Metropolitan Diaper Bank, which stops at Metropolitan on the third Wednesday of the month. We are the only location on the Woodward bus line. We have people who are just driving in, had a couple people on their motorcycles. And last Wednesday, when it was hot as the dickens, I have to give a shout out to Matthew and Sharon because they saw women who had just walked in and it was so hot. And they invited them into the church for water and to cool off for a few minutes.
Wow.
Okay,
I love it. Thank you, Jeanette. And I know that you have been leading the charge on lots of these things over the years, and can't say thank you enough for all the work you do with these things and United Women in Faith, and all sorts of stuff. So even more to the story, even behind all these. Sammy, what would you like to lift up? What's going on at Metro? You've been serving in some leadership roles with the church for a number of years, and what would you want to talk to the world about
Well,
at
there's
Metro?
a couple quick snippets. First of all, we just announced Sunday at church that we recently installed a chairlift from the Chandler side of the building, so that if you are in a if you need to ride up those stairs, you can ride up that short stairway to get to the main level. For
Yeah.
those people that are hesitant to go into that scary house elevator that we have. if someone wants to join the choir, we also have an additional chairlift that goes up to the choir. So we're very excited about that, to be able to open our doors to people that otherwise may not have been able to get up onto the main floor where the sanctuary is. We're excited
Nice.
about that.
Yeah.
Secondly, Jeanette talked about the school supplies. Well, we're going to go to the next season. We have already gathered all of the information, all of the documents, all of the products that we needed to support an organization from the Detroit Public School System called the Great Start, the Great Head Start program. And it used to be called Project Head Start, but now it's a Great Start program. And what we do is we provide a Christmas bag. This year we're providing for a minimum of 250 kids that are in
Wow.
preschool, and the counselors, the social workers that work at the public school system identify the families, the kids that these bags can go to. So they've got a school uniform, top and bottom. They've got a sweater. They've got mittens and a hat. They've got books. They've got crayons, underwear, and socks. So every bag contains that. A minimum of 250 bags we're making thanks to the United Women of Faith's grant. And so we will also allow the church members to pack some bags and bring those in as well. So we're trying to be ahead in this Head Start program, and we're very, very excited about that. I am also the chairperson for the Centennial Scholarship Fund. So
Oh
I
yeah.
am starting to look at the calendar to see what days we want to do this. We want to have as our deadlines for applications to be mailed in or sent in, and the date for our actual presentation, because I have that application out on our web page the 1st of January. So that's what I am doing right now.
And just to give people a sense of scale, Metropolitan with the Centennial Fund and a couple others is one that gives what 50 plus scholarships every year. I mean,
We give out
75. How many
50
people?
we give out 50 $2,000 scholarships. McFeeders gives out scholarships.
Mm-hmm.
Viola Walker gives out scholarships. And so we also give out additional scholarship type money during, as part of our world mission monies that
Oh yeah.
we dole out, because the Centennial Fund has got three legs to it. It supports the Centennial Scholarship, it supports our local ministries, and it supports our world ministry efforts that the United Methodist Church of Detroit wants to support. So that's what we're doing right now, and we're very excited about that.
Talk
And
about a great
Cindy, can I
foundation that
shout
has
out
been
to
laid by. Yeah.
one of the things that the Centennial Fund has supported is the shower project, which is on Trumbull, right across from the old Tiger Stadium. It's a
Yeah.
place where homeless people can shower and get their clothes washed.
Yeah.
And the Centennial Fund has been supporting that for a couple of years now. We were one of the, in fact, we probably are the only Methodist church in the area that supports that. So we are very, very proud of that, because there's nothing like, clean clothes and hot water
Mm-hmm.
to make people feel better.
That's right. Is that at St. Peter's Church?
Is that the one on the corner of Trumbull and Grand River? Yes, in
Yeah.
the basement.
Now,
Very good.
um, I want to make this comment, Carl, because when
Yeah.
I first came to Metropolitan, we had, like most churches, we had a lot of young people there, because we were definitely a multi-generational family. So you had grandparents, parents, and grandchildren. And
Yeah.
our children were always encouraged to go to the mountaintop initiatives that were taking place.
Yeah.
And as everybody else knows, kids grow up and kids go elsewhere. And so with Motown Mission bringing some young people into our church, we can be happy and we can be envious because there are young people. But to me, Motown Mission is a realistic approach to mountaintop, because you guys come in and you go into the communities where our churches are. You even helped us with our garden, the garden that we had
Hmm.
across the street. You guys are always asking us, what can you help us do? One group helped our minister of women and families and children sort through coats for her coat drive. So all of those hands come in place because we, like a lot of other churches, only have a handful of constituents that belong to the church or that will even come to the church after this whole pandemic thing. So thank you so much for bringing Motown Mission to us, because it gives us an opportunity to see some young people and use them up.
I
And
love
even
it.
some old people, some old guy, he's not old guy, but fix the little free library. I can't handle tools. And he
Oh,
figured
yeah.
out what needed to be done to fill in the wood to stop it from rotting. So before winter comes, I can put shellac or something on it. That was from Motown Mission. So thank you, Sammy, for reminding me of that, because that
Yep,
was a good thing.
yep.
We love it. I was part of some of those trips to the Tennessee Outreach Project, and it would be fair to say that Motown Mission is designed to reflect the work that they've
Yes.
been doing down there for so many decades. Um, we say thanks again to you all. In 2026, we'll have another opportunity to host Motown Mission people. In addition, Motown Mission will be the destination for the North Central Jurisdiction Youth Mission Week, which will bring folks in a very concentrated kind of way to the city of Detroit for even more service and spiritual development
Wow.
housed at Metropolitan. That year should put us over the $5 million mark for impact in the city of Detroit since 2005, another milestone that we'll be celebrating. And we're looking forward to continuing in partnership to keep on going. If
Yeah.
you are a college student and you haven't heard of the Centennial Scholarships yet, we invite you to head over to the church's website, metroumcdetroit.org. Is that
No,
right? Nope.
MetroUMC.org.
No, Detroit. Detroit.
We'll put it in the show notes.
MetroUMC.org.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Head over there because you can find some information about how to apply as a United Methodist young adult who is attending college or graduate school, other kinds of higher education. That is available to you. And that's a great Sunday to come and visit as well if you'd like to see the next generation of young people kind of standing there all in a row and being
Yeah.
celebrated and supported. It's a great way to do it. Jeanette Harris, Sammy Van Diver, thank you so much for all that you do, and thanks for the ministries of Metropolitan UMC in Detroit.
Well, thank you, Reverend Carl, for giving us this opportunity to shine a light.
And Reverend Carl, thank you for partnering with us, because your presence keeps our presence out there in the presence of everybody else. So that's taking the church to the street, and you guys have been doing it for so very, very long, and I appreciate it greatly on behalf of the Board of Trustees at Metropolitan.
Thanks. We love doing it with you. Thanks, friends. We'll see you later.
Okay,
Okay.
bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, everybody. I'll make the edit cut there, and thanks again for sharing.
Okay. Jeanette,
Bye.
call me, please.
Okay, bye.
All right. See you guys. Bye.
Okay.